Hello students, today we are discussing about RC circuit. So in RC circuit, first of all we are discussing high pass RC circuit. So in RC circuit, all of you know that there is a capacitance and there is a resistance. So RC circuit is this. So how it will have high pass? Why it is so called as high pass RC circuit? Because whatever input is applied to it in the input, so the high frequencies of this input will only come across this output voltage. So how we will see it, how we'll get it. So when we consider this capacitance, so what is the reactance of this capacitance? X equals to 1 by 2 pi fc. So for example, if we take frequency as 0, that is low frequency. Frequency is 0 means low frequency. So for 0 frequency, what we will have? X equals to infinite, 1 by 0 infinity. So what does it indicates? That reactance of this capacitor is infinite. It means that resistance offered by this capacitance is infinite. That means this capacitor will act as open circuit. Understood? Because the reactance of this capacitance is infinite. So we have capacitor will act as open circuit and we have this circuit. So when open circuit, so it will not allow any current to pass through it. So if current is 0 here, then what will be the output? This current is 0, then V out equals to I into R. So if current is 0, the output will be 0. So for for lower frequencies, what it will do, it will act as an open circuit and it will give the output as 0. So that is why it will not pass the lowest frequency of this input signal. On the other hand, if we increase the frequency, here, so what does it affect in Xc reactance? If we increase the frequency, then Xc will automatically, what will happen? Xc will tends to 0. You understood this point? For example, frequency is infinite. For instance, if we consider the frequency as infinite, so for higher frequency, infinite means higher frequency. We consider it as highest frequency. So if we consider this infinite here, so what will Xc? Xc equals to 0. Xc equals to 0 means it will oppose the least to the current. The capacitor will oppose least for flowing the current. So capacitor will act as an it will act as a short circuit. Capacitor will act as short circuit here. So when capacitor will act as short circuit, the whole of the input voltage will come across the output voltage. So V out equals to V in. So when it will happen? When the frequency is high. So in this way, we will interpret this thing that it will block the lower frequency, but it will pass the higher frequency. So whenever any question comes regarding to any circuit, that if it is a filter given and you have to find out whether it is a high pass, low pass, band reject filter, all pass filter. So first of all, you have to check after putting this frequency as 0. So after putting this frequency, you have to check that whether V out will be 0 or not, non-zero. If it is a 0 for higher frequency or lower frequency, so we have to decide accordingly that whether it is a high pass filter, low pass filter, all pass filter, band reject filter, or band pass filter. So if it reject the low frequencies and pass the high frequency, then it is a high pass filter. High pass because it will pass the high frequency. So if the lower frequency, it will pass. If output voltage is non-zero in the case of lower frequency, then it will act as a low frequency, provided the condition that higher frequency will not pass by this capacitor. So in this way, and band pass filter, like for example, it is a ideal case of low pass filter. Here a cutoff frequency is here, So it is a pass band and it is a stop band. Similarly, in case of this is low pass filter, this is a high pass filter. High pass filter, above this cutoff frequency, all the frequency get passed. Otherwise, it is stop. It is a high pass filter. A range of frequencies passed, then it is a band pass filter. A range of frequencies rejected, so it is band reject filter. So all the frequency are passed, so it is all pass filter. Of course, it is frequency to uh, gain. Okay, so in this way we can find out that whether it is a high pass filter, low pass filter, band pass filter, or whatever it is. So in this case, if you want to find out V out, so what will V out? We draw again circuit here, the RC circuit. It is C R, your input, your output. So if we want to write the output, it will I into R. Okay, so what will if you write this I, then I will write it by KVL. It is V in by R minus JXC. All of the impedance associated with this circuit R and C. C has this impedance minus JXC, so it will give, so by putting this current here, so V out equals to V in by R minus JXC into R. Okay, so V out by V in, what it is? It is gain. So what we have, R minus JXC, and more precisely if you want to write it, then it will look like this: 2 pi RC, R will be common, and this XC will be 1 by 2 pi FC. Okay, so XC here is 1 by 2 pi FC. So gain depends on the frequency of input signal. Here gain is depend on the frequency of input. R and C are constant, 2 pi is also constant. So what parameter is gain depend on? It is a frequency of input signal. So if you try to draw the frequency response curve, this is a frequency response curve. So it is like this. It is a high pass filter. So I have told you here gain. So it is a stop band, and whichever frequency above which it passes, it is a pass band. It is a stop band, the range of frequency which restrict its output voltage at 0, and which gives the non-zero value, it is a pass band. Okay, so it is a cutoff frequency. If we draw, this is a ideal frequency characteristics should be like that, but practically it is not such that it will at exact this cutoff frequency it will pass the frequency associated with upper frequency associated with it. It requires some slope, so it is something like that. So whatever output is here, it is a, in here it is a pass band, and what will the cutoff frequency? Cutoff frequency will that frequency which gives the, if it is a here it is amplitude is gain, suppose here it is 1, that is V out by V in is 1, so it is a maximum gain. So whenever that frequency which gives the gain 1 by root 2 of V max, means 1 by root 2 into 1, whatever the maximum gain is there, into 1 by root 2, the frequency associated with this gain is known as cutoff frequency. Okay, so this is frequency, this is gain. So this is the practical how the filter works. The cutoff frequency is that frequency where the gain is 1 by root 2 times the maximum of gain of this high pass RC circuit. Okay, so your frequency is, I told you frequency is 1 by 2 pi RC. So if we want to find out this FC, so we are considering the gain V out by modulus of V out by V in, what we have R by this equation, at what we have noted it down, R by R minus JXC. So to find out the modulus of this, what we have, R square root of r plus jxc square. Why? It is a complex number a plus jb, so its magnitude will be, if it is z, the modulus of z will be square root of a square plus b square. This is minus j, so j will be equals to square root of minus 1. When it will be square, then it will be give minus here. Initially it will be r minus jxc, so we will put this r plus, sorry, jxc square. Okay, so to find out this cutoff frequency, we have to put this, what is the gain, what is the value of this gain at this cutoff frequency. What is the value of this gain? 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 will be the value. V out by V in, modulus of V out equals to 1 by root 2 of V in at cutoff frequency that I have told you. Okay, so by putting this 1 by root 2 here, putting 1 by root 2 here, r by square root of r square plus xc square, so and squaring it, what we have, r square equals to x square, we will get this. After this, if we expand this x square, how it will be 1 by omega square c square. So omega will be 1 by rc. Similarly, frequency will be 1 by 2 pi rc. So this is what we want, the cutoff frequency. Okay, so this is the cutoff frequency at which the magnitude, at which the gain of this high pass filter will be 1 by root 2 of maximum voltage, maximum gain here. So in this way we have find out this cutoff frequency. Also there is a, when we considering this V out by V in gain, not the modulus, simply V out by V in, then what will be to r minus jxc. So if we want to plot the phase plot of this, just now we have seen the this frequency response gain, this amplitude, this magnitude plot of this, regarding magnitude plot and gain and frequency. If we want to plot the phase plot of this, then how will we will find it, that V out by V in is r divided by r minus jxc. First of all, we have to find the phase. What will the phase of this V out by V in? So it will be 1 by omega rc. This is r. So in a complex number 1 plus zb, so if we want to find the angle of this z, then it will be tan inverse of b by a. Here r, here real part is non-zero but imaginary part is 0. So whenever the real part is 0 and real part is non-zero, suppose r is there, in this case r is there and imaginary part is 0, so tan inverse of 0 is 0. Okay, so 0. And here what we have minus jxc, so 1 by omega rc. So we have minus of here, it is minus, so minus of minus, it is in denominator, so plus tan inverse 1 by omega rc. Okay, so if angle is tan inverse 1 by omega rc, so if you want to plot phase plot in respect of this frequency, so what we'll have at first, if it is frequency and it is a phase phi, so in this case when omega equals to 0, for example omega equals to 0, it is f or omega, whatever it is you want to put it. If omega equals to 0 is there, then what will the value of phi? This is 1 by 0 infinity, tan inverse infinite means 90 degree. So what we'll have here in 0, frequency 0, we have phase 90 degree. Okay, similarly when omega goes to omega c, cutoff frequency, when will the cutoff frequency we have, in cutoff frequency we have phi equals to 1 by, this whole will be 1 by root 2, so tan inverse of 1 by root 2 is 45 degree. So it will be at omega equals to omega c, for example it is omega c, it will be 45 degree. Here it is 45 degree. So it will be something like that. Okay. And afterwards, when omega equals to infinite, then it will be phi equals to 0. Phi equals to 0 at omega equals to infinite, it will be. So try to understand this, what it will infer here. When omega equals to 0, when it is a low frequency, omega equals to 0 means it is a low frequency. At low frequency, what will happen? The output lead input by 90 degree. So that's why it will come as, it will give the 0. It didn't pass the lower frequency. But in case of, this is the cutoff frequency, all of you know that it will give 45 degree. At omega equals to infinite, what will be? It is high frequency. So at high frequency, it is a low frequency. At high frequency, what will happen? At phi equals to 0, output is in symmetrical with, not symmetrical, output is in synchronous with the input. Why? Because both has the phase difference of 0 here. But we are plotting the output and input phase difference. What is the phase difference between output and input? At low frequency, it's the output led by input by 90 degrees, so it will give the output as 0. But in case of high frequency, whenever a phi equals to 0, that it means that the phase difference between output and input is 0. It means output is in synchronous with input. That's why it will only pass the high frequency. Hope you will understand. Thank you very much.